Yeah, man. Billy Bear Butter TV, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, man. I'm busy right now. I'm doing something, man, but we gonna pop it, man. We gonna talk it. Let's talk about some politics. Y'all wanna get into some politics? Let's get into some politics. Let's get into it. Let's get into some politics. I'm trying to be off the camera as much as possible, man, because I'm in a hurry and I got some things to do. Um, hmm But anyway, to start off with politics, I am an American. I'm nor liberal or conservative. I am an independent thinker and an independent voter. Never have I belonged to any political party. See, because of my lower socioeconomic status, I've always been thrown in the lot with the Democrats, my family and friends as well. You know, just to get it out there. People always call black people Democrats. They say we have a tendency to vote for the Democratic Party, and always have. People don't understand that in this country, the Democrats and the Republican are the uniparty. Una meaning one. Una means one. Like a unicycle. You know, do y'all know what a unicycle is? I'm trying to hurry up too. Do y'all know what a unicycle is? Does anybody know what a unicycle is? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Unicycle. Unicycle. Uniparty. Uniparty. Unipolitical party. One party. They all belong to the same one party. And as Americans, yeah, I'm gonna just teach a little bit, because it's a lot of dumbness going on. It's a lot of dumbness. You got a lot of people who think they're experts in law. You got a lot of people who think they're experts in politics. Especially the MAGA dudes. And I ain't even gonna say the MAGA white dudes. We know how ignorant they can be, but we also know, not all of them are that, dense. But I'm gonna talk about the black MAGAs, the Puerto Rican MAGAs, the MAGA men and women. I guess the women too. Yeah, the the African MAGAs, the Asian MAGAs. Y'all the ones that talk about how you love Trump, but you don't even know what he stands for. Especially the black ones. They be the first one to say, Trump's not a racist. He's got pictures with Magic Johnson. He's got pictures with Mike Tyson. No. Both of those black people that I named have money. So of course they have pictures with Donald. They have money. Money buys access. So never once did that prove that Trump was not a racist. History shows that Donald Trump's parents were part of the number one racist party in America, the K. in the K. I think they got their card when the KK was 4 Ks. See, history, American history. If y'all know anything about American history, you would know that the Ku Klux Klan, the 3 Ks, used to be 4 Ks. They spelled Christian with a K. And they also were knights. Where do you think they got the knights of the Ku Klux Klan? Where do you think they got that? They got that from the Knights Templar. Do you know what the Knights Templar is? If you didn't know anything about history, once again, back to history. The Catholic Church. Yeah. Who runs the Catholic Church? The Roman papacy. Right? Catholicism. Right? Remember, who is the richest religion in America? Or in the world for that matter? Christianity, right? Who runs Christianity? The Pope. So if y'all don't think the Pope has a major sway, and not even the Pope per se, but just the papacy, the church system. You understand, right? These are the leaders of the world. These are the leaders of the world. That's why all the politics around the world have to come to, one narrative. If you know anything about history, because if y'all don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, first of all. If you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it, first of all. And if you don't believe that, then this ain't for you. But plain and simple, if you don't know your history, you will be doomed to repeat it. And not only that, if you don't know it, they're going to give you some old shit and dress it up as new shit, and then they're going to feed it to you. And you ain't even going to be smart enough to realize you've seen this before. You've seen this before. See, a lot of y'all don't even realize that the Israeli war with Hamas has been happening since before you were here on earth. Yeah, it's in the Bible. The Israelites they're not even real Israelites, but the Jewish people and the Israelis and the Palestinians been fighting forever. They've been fighting forever. And y'all think that Donald Trump single-handedly ended the war? Let me tell y'all, they don't even like Benjamin Netanyahu over there, the prime minister of Israel. They don't like him. The people don't even like him, let alone Hamas. The people, the citizens of Israel don't like Benjamin BB. They don't like BB. They don't like him. He's a dictator. He has been in power for the last 20 years. Just like Putin in Russia. These are dictators. They have been in office for ages, for decades. For decades. What's that got to do with, the current state of politics in America? Your current president wants to be just like the dictators of old. And if y'all don't know about the dictators of old, go read Stalin. Because you guys clearly don't know who Hitler was. A lot of you white boys from the Aryan Nation and the Ku Klux Klan, you skinhead boys, y'all don't even know y'all would have been gassed just like the Jews do. Y'all would have got, because y'all don't look nothing like Hitler did. So you would have got dealt with as accordingly. You wouldn't have been a marching soldier like you are today. A lot of y'all, they read Mein Kampf and they think they smart. Just like the MAGAs. They started following politics in 2020. So you can't even have a debate with no people in the Trump organization or Trumpers. You know why you can't have a debate with them? Because they start with lies. You can't have an honest debate until everybody has the same basic facts. Truth. And truth shouldn't be argued. Everybody knows what the truth is. You know what the truth is. He knows what the truth is. The sky is like that. That's a basic truth. And if we start there, then we can have a debate on how the sky affects you, me, or whoever. But if you don't start with the basic truth, you're not having a debate. Number two, debates don't consist of name calling or degrading the opponent. You don't do that. The only person who started that was Don Don. And the reason why, I was told by a white MAGA that Trump had to get rid of political correctness. He had to get rid of. Man, get the fuck out of here. He didn't have to do shit. He did that because that's the only way he knows how to communicate, by demeaning others. So everything do, whether it's criminalistic or whether it's uncouth or whether it's uneducated or whether he's wrong, they just go with it because they can use it. And then I'm gonna get to them using Trump as a martyr because he's just a puppet. But Trump did have Charlie Kirk knocked down. And the narrative is a Democrat did it. No, sir. A liberal did it. A wacko liberal on the left did it. As far as I always knew, liberals and Democrats were snowflakes. They couldn't bust a grape. Now all of a sudden, conservatives get called names online, and that's what they're classifying as violence from the left. This motherfucker even included the Tesla cars being damaged as violence from the left, when everybody knows that it's been mass ootings after mass ootings after mass ootings after mass ootings after mass ootings done by alt-right nut jobs. Nut jobs that are extreme to the extreme because they have been lied to and lied to. Yeah. We all know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. But somehow it's okay to just keep misinformation and keep telling lies. And so what that brings you back to in the state of politics today is propaganda. Propaganda. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Be right back after these messages. Let me see. We back live. Look. Look, boo. Ooh, that mom that get in there. Ooh, watch out, Blue. Oh, yeah, Blue. Go, Mama said stop it. I'm live. Talking politics. Yeah, your boy Trump. Yeah, he knocked down Charlie Kirk. Yeah, he knocked down Charlie. And he got y'all thinking that he didn't. You know why he knocked down Charlie? Because Charlie Kirk, as a martyr, is worth more to the MAGA movement than it was with him alive, spitting that vile stuff that he spit. They gonna use that. They using that. Hey, have you guys seen the producer of the Charlie Kirk show? He talking about he's Charlie's friend, and they're gonna keep the dream alive. And Charlie knew how to connect with the people when Charlie knew how to piss people off. He knew how to insult them. He knew how to insult their intelligence, and he also knew how to talk over them. So it was never a debate. But this guy, he clearly don't have the skills to do that. So it was funny to see him uh, debate the young kid. You know, the young kid had all facts. The young kid had all facts, but facts don't matter to these people. The kid had all facts, asked dude questions, and the dude kept saying, "My, you're being very aggressive. My, you're being." He asked him, would he denounce the text that we all have seen of these Republican, young Republican committee, these young, they're 30s, they're 30 somethings. J.D. Vance, vice president, go on TV and call these 30-year-old men kids. He called them all kids and said that the left just shouldn't focus on what kids do and say. See, and that's how they play these games with y'all. They just playing these games. J.D. Vance playing these games. He know motherfucking well them is grown men and being racist. But the kicker is when they asked the dude and J.D. Vance to disavow the racism that they were spewing. Neither one of them could do that. Because racism by the dominant white man is the meal of the day in our politics in America. But if they knew anything, they would know that they don't know history, so they're doomed to repeat it. If they knew anything, they would know that the psychology of the racist white man in America or beyond is debilitating to them. Yeah, no. That's why white men rape people at a higher number. That's why they murder people at a higher number than any other race in the world. Yeah, go check the facts. I know the narratives that black equals crime. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the history of the world can you find what black people have enslaved and done to their people. But yet you can go in their short history. We'll just go with the last 300 to 400 years of the atrocities and murders committed on the behalf of the Europeans, who we know politically was in Europe doing the same thing to each other. The Germans didn't get along with the French. The French were killing the Germans. The Germans was killing it. We all know history. If y'all don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. See, their history is the Black Plague. Yeah, the Black Plague. The Black Plague. Yeah. They blame the Black Plague for all the death in Europe. Yeah. Go look up the Black Plague. And then they tell you fake stories about the magnificent knight, Sir Lancelot. These people didn't exist. Then you got Greek mythology. You know, mythology by itself starts off lying. Mythology. If you know what a myth is, then you know that myths aren't true. That's why you have the Gorgon, the snakehead woman Medusa, who you look at and turn stone. You got Hercules, the mighty and the strong. These Greek heroes. They were Greek heroes. Man, you go through history and Greek was doing Greek. Yeah. Everybody grown knows we're doing Greek. What Nick the Greek, he's a freak. Yeah, because the Greek through the AD centuries and the BC centuries, the Greeks were nothing but but giant outdoor orgies. Freak offs, if you will. That's their history, man. That's their politics, man. You know? But once Rome conquered the world, everybody got to get in line with the Christianity. Rome conquered the world, so you got to get in line with the Christianity. But over history, look who didn't bow down. Africa was enslaved during the 19th centuries, during the 18th and 17th centuries. But back in the BCs and the AC days, they was kings and queens. Yeah, it's in history. It's in history. And our politics today is full of misconceptions and lies and yeah, narratives. It don't even matter what the truth is. It's the narratives. The narratives. Hey, it's called propaganda when the narrative is more important than the truth. Go look up what propaganda means. Yeah. Before any person can come and talk about me being wrong and not knowing what I'm talking about, go read what propaganda means and see if that's what you're not living in. The days and times of major propaganda. Yeah. Propaganda is when they hide the truth from you. Why do you think they don't want you to talk about Black history? If it was all fake, like you MAGA-nets, like you MAGA-nites say, if it was all fake, why not let the narrative keep going? You say you gotta stop and tell the truth with the truth. You motherfuckers came in like in politics on a lie. And I'm gonna tell you what the big lie was. It was that Donald Trump lost the election of 2020 and you guys had to stop the steal. Yeah, that's when a lot of you guys came on board. You came on board because the FBI was mistreating Donald J. Trump. The FBI was... Now the same FBI arrest Diddy and you guys was all for him. The same FBI arrested the white boy that owns, what's the store? Abercrombie and Fitch. And then they let him go. Same FBI though. Same FBI. Y'all, man, y'all so hypocritical, bro. Now let's get to the government shutdown. Why y'all think that this motherfucker MAGA Mike Johnson, why y'all think they call him MAGA Mike Johnson? He is the Speaker of the House. His job is to speak the business of the Congressional House. He's a Republican, so he is supposed to speak the business of the Republican House, right? He don't do that. What does he do? He speaks the business of the president. Well, that's not his job, because the president is the executive branch. Congress is what? The other branch. Congress is supposed to be the second or third part of the government. Remember how it goes? The executive branch, the congressional branch, and the judicial branch. The judicial branch is the courts, the Supreme Court, right? The judges. Now ask yourself why Donald Trump don't like the judges. Why Donald Trump disabled the Congress to give unilateral power to the executive branch only. It's nigga, this shit is all this shit is basic civics fucking 101. And what kills me is that you grown up people call yourselves Americans, but you don't even know your own history. You know it. You just try to ignore it and say stupid shit like Democrats lied to everybody. Ask yourself, why all of a sudden is everything that ever happened bad in America only the Democrats' fault when both parties run the country? I mean, you got to be fucking kidding yourself to think that the Republicans are just good guys that merely want the best at hand for the fellow American. No, they work for corporations. They get money from corporations. They don't get no money from you little people down in Georgia and in South Carolina. They don't get no damn money from you red states. They don't. So what y'all say don't matter. And that's why y'all love the Second Amendment so much, because it's like something about the government that you can be a part of. Your right to bear arms. And you guys leave out a lot of what the Constitution says about the right to bear arms. You're supposed to be at the beck and call of the United States government. Any militia that you build, you're supposed to be at the ready of the United States military. You damn sure ain't supposed to be building yourself up to go against them. I mean, are you fucking crazy? You think they wrote in the Constitution a clause that says the American citizens can rise up against us? No, buddy. That's what they were fleeing from. They were fleeing from European rule of the queen, of the monarchy. That's why they were Protestants. Do the root word of Protestant. See, because y'all don't even understand what it is to be a WASP, an Anglo-Saxon WASP. You don't even know. You don't even know. I'm gonna give you the acronym of a WASP. White, Anglo, Saxon, Protestants. Protest. Protestants. What they wanted to do was pray to their own gods. They wanted to be a part of the occult. They wanted to have secret societies. They wanted to be able to meet with their friends and talk books, theology. That's all they wanted to do. And they wanted to own land. And they wanted to have money. The pursuit of liberty and happiness. The pursuit of liberty and happiness was written in there, man. Man, come on, man. Man, I gotta go. I'm a come back to all of this stuff. We're gonna revisit this politics stuff, because I get deep in this politics, man. I do. Me personally, Billy Badass Buddy TV. I'm a very political guy. I've been dealing with politics. I got a bachelor's degree in liberal arts and sciences. So we had to discuss the congressional matter. We had to discuss what the whip and the House Speaker does. We had to discuss how to write and pass Senate bills. We had to discuss it. We had to know how it was operated. This is how the sausage is made. See, y'all just know what you're being fed through the mainstream media. and through social media, which has in turn become the alternative to the mainstream media. Y'all don't even realize that you're all being used. Even the MAGA movement. Y'all playing your part in this oligarchy, in this myriadarchy, because why they calling it that now is because like the oligarchy in Russia is only a handful. You can count them on your hand of millionaires over there in Russia, in the mother Soviet, and that's why y'all don't even know why the fuck Ukraine and Russia is fighting. I'm gonna give y'all that though. Because Russia been trying to annex the Ukraine for the past, 15 years at least? The reason being is the Ukraine fought and won their independence from Russia. What? I'm not sure how many years, but maybe 50 years ago. Maybe I could be wrong on that, but they won their independence and the Ukraine was seeking to join NATO. Well, Ukraine used to be a part of the Soviet Union, the USSR. Putin feels, because he's a dictator, so he moves on, looking strong, looking masculine. That's why he's always taking pictures with his shirt off and riding horses and seen wrestling and fighting bears and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's a real short, he's Napoleon complex. Look, but check it out. So I gotta go. He, what's up, Blue? You wanna let them see you? Let's see. Ooh, watch out, Blue. I'm rolling this up. Let me see. Y'all can't see Blue. Watch out, Blue. Get out the chronic. Blue need to get out the chronic. Okay. Yeah. Now Putin got a real Napoleon complex because he's about 4'5". He probably could fight a little bit because he used to be in the Russian KGB, which is, similar to MI5 in the EU, similar to the CIA over here in the United States. Although the KGB, yeah, we'll just leave it there. The KGB, secret spy network and all that old shit, espionage and all that. Putin used to be one of those. For Russia. I'm my nigga though. Watch out. Oh, that's dope. Here, look at that. I like. Let me end this out, man. Yeah. Anyway, Putin's a dictator. You know what I'm saying? Trump wants to be a dictator. That's the political state. But the oligarchy, that's what I was talking about. The oligarchy over there, it's only a few rich people. Over here, it's a bunch of rich people. It's a bunch of people that got money. It's a bunch of people that got money in America. This is the land of the millionaires. But y'all, that's neither here nor there. So that's why it's called a myriad oligarchy. It's a bunch of you motherfucking rich people. But the people who run America the most in this politics are corporations. Corporations. The people who want their agenda passed. And that's all it's about. Is paying for your agenda to get through the government the way they want it to get through. That's why they pay people to lobby for them. That's what it's about, man. Money. So if you ain't got none, then you fuck what you talking about. All that racism and white people are better than everybody, that's just a distraction, bro. Because if you don't have the money to sit at the table with the boo with um, the Bilderbergs, then you're just on the list to get knocked off too. You're taking up too many resources. You're taking up too much air. You're sucking up too much water. Hey, watch out, Blue. Hey, I'm gonna come back on. We're gonna get into some more politics. The politics of water. That's what we're gonna get into. We're gonna get the politics of water, man. You know what I'm saying? But just know, the dude Charlie Kirk was wanting the Epstein files to come out. Notice how that's all y'all talking about now is some dumb shit. And Charlie Kirk being murdered by some weird Democrat, an invisible liberal. No, no, they had to make it. They needed a martyr. They need a martyr. So y'all, same thing with Trump's fake assassination with his ear. Why y'all ain't never looked at Trump's ear being the same as it was before the shooting? I had a motherfucking weirdo tell me that Trump's ear was off. Man, y'all better quit drinking the Kool-Aid. Get out of the weed. Get out of the weed. Don't drink the weed. Don't quit drinking. Quit doing that. Look, y'all better quit drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Trump's ear, partner. Nothing. And he would at least have a fucking burn, or something on the face, nigga, from the velocity of his bullet. Watch out, girl. Go from there. Man, I'm out, man. Big Bad Boy TV, man. I don't care. You want to debate me? I'll debate any one of y'all. But we gotta start with facts. All facts, nigga. I don't even debate liars. I don't debate liars, and I don't debate people who believe in lies. So if you come at me with that Trump lost the election in 2020 and COVID ain't real shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I ain't talking to none of you stupid motherfuckers. And for the nigga that I used to know, nigga, you Puerto Rican, look, nigga, you Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is your people. MAGA don't even know that Puerto Rico is fucking America. I heard all you motherfuckers say that he needs to be American. He ain't even American. Bad Bunny ain't even American. Trump called him a bad rabbit. All right? Man, hey, y'all better, you better learn something. It's a reason why they burning all the books. It's a reason why they don't want you to know history. It's a reason why they don't want you to talk about it. And it's also a reason why they don't want you to stay woke. Yeah, woke just means aware. And if you can't be aware in a fantasy, Trump is not Hercules. Yeah, and Pete Hegseth, yeah, nut job, white supremacist with the swastika on his body. Weirdo. Fucking weirdo. Listen, these motherfuckers don't know more than the army generals. Come on, man. Anyway, yeah, Trump, and he also let out your girl, the convicted ex-trafficker, Ghislaine. You know, motherfucker told me, that ain't Epstein's wife. That ain't his girlfriend. So what is it? Man, all y'all do is make excuses and justify. You justify the crimes of white men. You justify it. You justify it. You make excuses. At the same time, I gotta go. Damn, man, it was blowing me up. Hey, man, the dog is tripping. The dog is tripping, and I gotta go. That's tripping. The dog is tripping, and I gotta go. Hey, Big Bad Boy TV, man. Man, whatever, man. Debate, man. But go get your facts up. Go get your facts up, man. Before you even jump in my shit, nigga, with that garbage. Motherfucker, Trump 2024. 2 terms, remember, legally, constitutionally, 2 terms. That's all I'm gonna say. 2 terms. Who trying to change it? 2 terms, homie. Hey, we also need to get y'all a pocket constitution. a pocket constitution. And then we could do some debating. We could do some debating live. Come with it, man. All challenges welcome. But if you come in with the lies, we not entertaining entertaining the clown show. I'm too old and I don't have time for the bullshit. All right, like, share, subscribe. We up. Billy Bad Butter TV. We out.